Hello everyone, my name is Ginger Monkey and welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. In the last episode we made our character and we escaped the Endar Spire, which was under attack the ship we were on, and we crash landed on the planet of Terrace. And we have to go and search for the Jedi Bastila. Alright. Let's see what's waiting for us outside the apartment.
Right, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid.
Rabodan ni Winkis McDonough. Tuknin nan Kongkun na Murira Rabes. Wana Kumbes. King Pamurira. Tonkingba Nonkonek.
That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouthed aliens. Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
Well, no. Just take a grenade.
Jiska du sukikumpa na bona na kachu abduinkotu topa da bunkwalya gandonago chuchut kabachi kuita hodonga yalamo inkapun jiloba mulirani bobo wango kumbeska gang ba mamarulira kuyami juskuna chitanai ina kun ba marulira rachikun slimo padona undi hodonga chihonkabi.
Won't someone come searching for this patrol?
Jawana bota ayuha tahunga cha kanki dora kachi kuita hodonga topa da bunkwalya gando do nago chuchut muksha papampa pola wana chitne bamuli slemo poda wanga kumbes mulira rabes uba batu kochi tong nongbong shang nungyan tong hatox bacteria.
Alright, looks like I gained another level. I think I'll go for persuade since that skill seems to be used a lot during the game in conversations. That's right, I was going for dueling. I think I will go for the extra persuade and treat injury as well. Oh, Karth has got. Oh yeah, he's got a special blaster, which is his regular command, and we can upgrade his special blaster with any parts that we find, just like with our vibro sword.
Sure. No problem.
Now I think I'm probably
Got
gonna
it.
play as a good guy, but I'm still gonna break in and steal people's stuff.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
Sorry, I was just investigating the area.
That's no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden.
Holden? Who's that?
Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price.
What do you mean?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
Yeah, you can trust me. Maybe I can help. Let's try and persuade her.
Well, I suppose you seem like an all-right sort. When I cut Holden, it made him back off, but it also embarrassed him in front of his friends. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I doubt it. Holden is one of Darvik's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authorities tend to turn a blind eye. I'm afraid this is between me and Holden now.
Maybe I could speak to him for you.
You could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina in the lower city. It probably won't do any good. Holden's used to getting his own way. That's one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Darvik. Working for the local crime lord lets you get away with things. Still, I appreciate the offer. I can't help you there. Since this thing with Holden, I've been scared to leave my apartment. I don't know anything about what's going on in the outside world anymore.
Alright, I guess I'll be going now. I could
Goodbye
collect the
and good
bounty,
luck.
but
I hope you can talk some sense into Holden.
that would be a little evil.
Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwalea gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane nindubobo. Wonga kumbis ba mulira.
Pleased to meet you, Laram. My name is Ginger Monkey.
Runda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunodek. Tugning chatukunde mulerabes.
What's so great about these energy shields?
Chi gratu loda pograshi onion kompa chintono muchuba. Loda nita kun. Ita patisa batua kachatutonga. Pagrasha kon tijaka Chubakaha chopa chawachuish yunku. Jodo jidbungarantang. Takunjus takmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadara nanga kumbist mule rabest.
And I can tell you from experience that they aren't any good at all against a simple vibroblade. That's why the Republic has been training soldiers in hand-to-hand and melee combat.
Where did this technology come from?
Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwalea gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane nindubobo. Wonga kumbis ba mulira. Takunjus takmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadara nanga kumbist mule rabest. Chi gratu loda pograshi onion kompa chintono muchuba. Loda nita kun. Ita patisa batua kachatutonga. Pagrasha kon tijaka Chubakaha chopa chawachuish yunku. Jodo jidbungarantang. Tolpa da bongwale gando nangugu chuchut. Kabadum kupilio botenya. Bonanai kuchu. Awaga boska chocola.
I've heard enough about these shields.
Chikun ita hodonga. Yikin kuno pamulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkatong abong sha umnina. Wanga kumbis king balemuraya. Chuni yon tunchichi ita dwana. Kababol pamulji kumana.
Can you imagine being the guy having to record those lines? Let me see what you have for sale.
Achuta. Wonga kumbis dolpi kikuyana. Dong patugas.
It was 2 sentences long and the guy made like 4 sentences out of it. Alright, let me see what I have to sell. Sell the clothing. For nothing, but whatever. Sell the vibro blades. Sell all but 1 short sword. All but 1 blaster. My previous playthroughs, I've never actually used the adrenals, but I think I'll try to use them in this one. I'm going to keep my grenades here. So I have 300 credits to spend. Energy field is 154. Could go for more grenades. Concussion grenade might be helpful. That will stun a group of people. Let's see. Or armor for Karth. I'll buy some simple armor for Karth. And the energy shield. And leave it at that. Give myself the energy shield. I'll give adequate
problem.
time when talking to the
Got it.
aliens to read what it is that they're saying on the screen, and then I'm just going to skip it because they take way too long to speak.
Pudu, tunirama na praka donko searcha chupapanki.
Yeah, make me feel bad about stealing from you.
No problem. Got it.
Give me all your stuff, dude. It's in there. This
No
is why
problem.
it's helpful to take security
Got
early
it.
on, although Karth could do some of it too. But it will allow me to get into things much easier. Alright, and then back to our apartment. Looked like I could loot these guys for a second. Alright, let's take a look at the city. Journal entry added. Oh, okay, it's just quest updates. If people want me to show all these every time they show up, I will. Otherwise, I'll just pretty much ignore them. So that must have been where our escape pod was. Something seems to be bothering Karth. Maybe you should speak to him and see if you can get him to open up about it. Alright, I'll speak to him.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I'd like to know some more about you, Karth.
Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them.
I'm sorry, Karth. It must be very painful for you.
I'm just a soldier. I go where the fleet admirals tell me to. I follow my orders and I do my duty. It's just... doesn't seem right that doing that means I failed. I didn't.
Hey, why are you getting so mad at me? It's not like this is my fault.
I know that. I'm not angry at you. Don't think that. I must not be making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Alrighty then. And here we got a probably more comprehensive shop than the other guy there.
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebla Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Terrace. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested.
Yeah, let me see what you got.
Just so you know, the prices on the items are final. No bargaining here. This isn't a swap meet, okay? I only deal in top-notch stuff.
Security spikes, which you can use to instantly open locks. Suppose it could be handy, but I don't think I need any for now. Doesn't look like she has much other than maybe the Sith sniper rifle, and a permacrete detonator, which I think is for a quest somewhere, but I can't remember. So I'm gonna buy one just in case, and can't afford that, so I'll leave it like that. Better safe than sorry for that detonator.
Don't you just love watching the Pazak players? All that strategy, all those credits. It's enough to make a girl get all flushed.
What do you want? Have you come here just to bother me, or do you wish to test yourself against the best Pazak player on Taris?
I want to play Pazak, but I don't have a deck.
You don't even have your own deck? Then why are you bothering me? You can't play Pazak without your own deck. If you're serious about Pazak, go speak to old Garok on the other side of the tavern. His gambling days are over, and he's looking to sell his deck.
Okay.
Hello there, youngster. You interested in buying the Pazak deck of an old man looking to get out of the gambling game? Just 50 credits and I'll sell you all my cards. I'll even throw in a free lesson to boot. It's a great deal, if you can afford it.
You're giving up gambling. Why?
Don't get me wrong. The game's been good to me over the years. I've traveled the span of the galaxy, from the core worlds to the farthest reaches of the Outer Rim. I've won countless fortunes, and lost countless more. But that was long ago, and things have changed. Gambling is a young man's game. That's why I'm looking to get out. My offer still stands. 50 credits gets you my old Pazak deck and a free lesson. A great offer if you can afford it.
Yeah, sure, I'll buy it.
Glad to see you're interested in the grand old game. The rules are pretty simple. Here, I'll load them up into your data pad so you can check them out anytime you want. Good luck. I hope the game's as good to you as it was to me. Now, is there anything else I can do for you? Of course. No sense in a youngster like you wasting your days away with an old man in a dingy bar. But if you ever want to chat, you know where to find me.
I'll probably do a Pazak game some other time. But I'm not going to do the lesson now, maybe in a different video.
I can't believe we couldn't get arena tickets for this match. Now we'll have to watch the duel on the view screen.
Who cares? It's Duncan and Gurlon fighting. It's not like we're gonna miss anything good.
Shh, they're about to start, so quit complaining and just watch the view screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I draw your attention to the dueling ring. Here, two combatants will battle for your viewing and gambling enjoyment. Now, I hope all your bets are down because we're ready to roll. In this corner, I give you Gurlon Two Fingers. And over here, looking to climb the ranks yet again, is the ever-persistent Deadeye Duncan. And to nobody's great surprise, Deadeye is down again. Don't worry, folks. He's just unconscious. As usual, our medics will have him up and about in a bit. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? So I give you the winner, Gurlon Two Fingers.
Let's see if I can do some dueling. First aid.
Utsang yon turun jiwita. Ola onna chinnekka. Vaamulera kun biskin. Nihun kagratuk ajore. Ha ha ha. Jimut malia bist wet wata. Chichi nautun chong yoma bola human. Chupa yubong la bukra turun.
I might be interested. What's in it for me?
Kava tumpa kurpi ya mokapata. Chiskani cho. Yinkin kono bamure rachikum. Togna wong shanunjang. Kava vulpa mulje kumana tonga buksha unmenong. Kava vulpa mulje kumana bak mulira.
Vibroblades and blasters, and nobody ever dies. How come I get the feeling you're trying to take us for a ride?
Gioca con molera. Quien conjo pesha. No va moleraji. Janion torang chi aitatia. Mula una chinek. Ba molera slimoanga kubiskin.
I'll do it, but I want more than 10%. Probably won't work, but... Yeah.
Chachiska don puta. Kasabo baka. Mocha odonga. Ya fulki. Tomba toras materia. Ashuta. Wonga kondis dolpiki konyana.
Okay, I'll do it.
Awanarota. Ayot tago. Kanki dovana imechus. Kochis kanayo. Toga ya fulki. Gokola Gigi. Tomba toras materia. Ashuta. Wonga kondis dolpiki konyana.
Mysterious Stranger. I like it.
Kipona. Ona nakacho. Kimba mulera tuana. Taupa botenya gojojo piti. Kawadumpa kulpa hiya mokata. Wanga kundis. Kimba mulera.
This is for the best. We could use those credits from these duels, but using your real name is too risky. The Sith might have come across a crew manifest back on the Endar Spire.
Akochikopa. Chino mulera king pajak. Slimo puituana.
I'm ready for a duel. Take on Deadeye.
Awanarota. Ayot tago. Kanki dovana imechus. Kochis kanayo. Uchang yon torum chiwepa. Ola una chinek. Ba mulera kumbiskin.
Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. You've seen him lose night after night after night, but this time he's after fresh meat. In this corner I give you Deadeye Duncan! And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the terrace dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name, the mysterious stranger!
I was gonna say, that should be simple.
It's
Literally
over!
the weakest person in the game.
Is over! The mysterious stranger has won! But really, are any of us surprised? Deadeye losing isn't news. You have to do better than that to impress us, stranger.
I'll try one more match, and then I'll probably have to go off and gain some levels before I'm effective. Also, let's switch to a gun. Get off the first shots.
Chachiska don puta. Kasabo baka. Mocha odonga. Ya fulki. Gioca con molera. Quien conjo pesha. No va moleraji. Janion torang chi aitatia.
Got 100 credits.
Chachiska don puta. Kasabo baka. Paris manaris. Donjonea hakonon. Mulera yonunaze. Akochikopa. Chino mulera king paja. Slimo puituana.
I'm ready for a
Gioca
match.
con molera. Quien conjo pesha. No va moleraji. Janion tora.
Let's do it. Probably have to use my shield for this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. In this corner, one of the greats, a man so tough, even a disfiguring injury couldn't end his career. I give you Gerlon Two Fingers. And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the terrace dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name, the mysterious stranger!
Activate shield. Yeah. It's probably be much quicker just to use it. Critical hit, I think.
It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! Gerlon losing to a rookie. Is this a sign that his injuries have finally caught up with him? Or is the mysterious stranger for real? Only time will tell.
His name is Gerlon Two Finger, but I noticed he has all of his fingers on all of his hands. At least that's how it looked. Alright, let's get my winnings. We'll head out. $200 that time. So now I have 300 credits. Which should be good for later. Let's see if there's anything else to do around here.
Where did you get those clothes? A trash compactor in the lower city? And where are those drinks we ordered?
Sorry, I'm not your waiter.
Careful what you say. I get the feeling this spoiled brat could cause us more trouble than she's worth.
Why is the help here so incompetent? One word from Daddy and I could get you fired.
That guy has no idea what he wants to do. I'm sorry, don't get upset. I'll go get that
That's
drink.
better. Now, hurry up with our order.
And here are your drinks, Miss Lavin. I apologize for the delay.
No hard feelings, my good man, but I can't really talk with you right now. It's difficult enough to draw the interest of the ladies in this establishment as it is. Surely you understand what I'm talking about. I guess you've experienced many lonely evenings, something I'm hoping to avoid tonight.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, but I'm not here looking for conversation. I just came to get a drink, listen to some music, and try to relax before my next shift at the military base.
From the military base? You don't look like one of the Sith.
I don't wear my uniform when I'm off duty. It's not allowed. In fact, anyone in uniform is banned from entering the cantina. The officers don't like it when we show up here off duty. Don't like us fraternizing with the locals, I guess. But it gets pretty stale hanging out around the base all the time. Besides, the Sith don't own me. Being a soldier in their fleet is just a job, you know? A job with long hours and low pay, I might add.
So why do you do it?
When I signed up, I was promised adventure and excitement in exotic locales. Instead, I ended up stationed at a military base on some backwater planet on the fringes of the galaxy. If I could just find some other way to earn some credits, I could give up this lousy job. Retire my uniform, so to speak.
Can I ask you some questions?
Senior officers don't really like it when we start answering questions, you know? They don't want us fraternizing with the locals. Just another perk of the job. No offense, but I probably shouldn't be talking to you anymore. I'm liable to say something that might get me in trouble.
Alright then.
Hi there. I haven't seen you around before. Of course, they don't give us Sith officers from the military base much time off.
You're also from the military base? You don't look like one of the Sith?
I'm off duty right now, so I'm not in uniform. My name is Sana, junior officer, first class with the Sith Occupation Force.
Nice to meet you, Sarna. I am Ginger Monkey.
I'm actually a little surprised you're talking to me at all. Most of the people here on Taris can't stand us Sith. It can make this job pretty lonely.
You're just doing your job, right? I don't hold that against you.
Save the sympathetic best friend act. I'm not buying it.
Wow.
I don't want to fill out a bunch of paperwork on my day off, so let's just pretend this conversation never happened. Now move along.
Wow.
Back again?
See if I can talk
Didn't I
right
make myself clear enough? The senior Sith officers don't like us fraternizing with the locals. Besides, I don't need you lecturing me for my career choice.
Sorry, I'm not trying to judge you.
It's okay. I might have overreacted a bit. But can you blame me? Everywhere I look, I see one of you Teresians glaring at me with hate in your eyes.
Actually, I'm not from Terrace. I just stuck here until the quarantine ends.
You're an off-worlder. I figured you'd be even more angry being stuck on a foreign planet and all.
Being stuck on it isn't so bad, but the locals aren't much fun.
You know, it's like everyone on this backwater planet is in a permanent bad mood. Don't they know we have to make the best of things?
Everybody has their ups and downs. It's how you deal with them that counts.
Exactly, it's all about attitude. I didn't ask to be assigned to this backwater planet, but I try to make the best of it. It's pretty easy to get depressed on an assignment like this, but we do what we can to keep our spirits up.
You need to blow off steam once in a while.
That's true. It's nice to meet someone who understands what I'm going through. It's good to talk about this stuff. It gets pretty lonely up at the military base. I have to get going soon. I've got a shift at the military base, but some of us junior Sith officers are having a party tonight to blow off some steam. I'd really like to see you again. Why don't you drop by the party? I'll show you where it is on your map.
Sounds good.
Don't be late. We're starting right after our shifts end. Most of us won't even be going back to the base to lock up our uniforms. I look forward to seeing you there.
And that's how you probably get a uniform if you need to sneak in or something. Not that I would know. Let's keep exploring. I'll save my money for now and then maybe buy some of the more expensive stuff later on. There should be one or two more quests, I think, in this section of the city that I can do. Sup, Gurney?
Can't you see I'm busy with my duties? Go talk to Zelka if you need something.
Okay then.
I see from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you're welcome here. I'll not have it said that Zelka Foreign refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Terrace. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat ghoul disease, of course.
Rat ghoul disease? What's that?
The terrible affliction has plagued Terrace for many generations. It is spread by the rat ghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Terrace's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into rat ghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
So zombies. Is there no cure?
There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Terrace were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the rat ghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Terrace forever. I don't see how that's going to happen.
I could help you out for a price.
I couldn't afford to give you more than a few med packs and a handful of credits. The medical center can barely afford to stay open as it is. But it hardly matters anyway. I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a rat ghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over. And nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity.
Don't worry, I'll find it.
Please, don't say that. If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down. I only mentioned the serum because you asked. I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Yeah, let's see what you got.
Of course. Just step over here and I'll show you what I have in stock. My prices are very reasonable. Just what I need to keep this facility operating.
Oh good, so he's got some implants, although that requires implant level 3, and that one level 2. But I'll probably need an antidote at some point, so I'll buy 2. And I'll come back.
No problem.
Here.
Got it. What are you doing? Don't go in there. That door is for employees only.
Hey, I recognize these men. They're Republic soldiers.
You recognize these soldiers? But how? Unless you're a friend of the Republic.
I'm a friend of the Republic. You can trust me.
I guess I'd better tell you what's going on. I only hope the Sith don't find out what I've done. Since the space battle overhead, people have been secretly bringing in these Republic soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. I had to take them in. What choice did I have? Their injuries are terrible. Most won't survive. But at least I can make their last days more comfortable. And at least here, they're hidden away from the Sith.
Well, for that you have my thanks. It's good to know that at least some of these men ended up in compassionate hands.
I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered these soldiers here. But since their initial questioning, the Sith have not returned, so it may be my fears are unfounded.
Don't worry, your secret is safe with me.
Thank you for keeping my secret. I only wish there was more I could do, but medical science has only come so far. I'm afraid there's nothing more anyone can do for these soldiers. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should return to the front in case anyone comes in needing medical attention.
I suppose I could have blackmailed him and got something out of that, but I won't.
Psst, you there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the Rakghoul serum. I've got an offer for you might want to hear.
An offer? What are you talking about?
Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the Rakghoul serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure.
Why does Davik want the cure so badly?
Davik's interested in anything that can turn a profit. He could make a fortune selling the serum to anyone infected with the disease. Not like Zelka, who'll practically give it away.
What if I tell Zelka that you're helping Davik?
I'll just deny it. Who's Zelka gonna believe? Me or some off-world stranger? Now be smart about this. You'll get a better deal selling to Davik.
Where can I find Davik if I want to give him the cure?
Davik isn't the kind of guy you can just walk up to, you know. He likes to keep his business at arm's length. The best thing to do is to take the Rakghoul serum to Zax. He runs the Lower City Bounty Office, but everyone knows he also works for Davik. He'll make it worth your while.
I'll keep it in mind.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the Rakghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the Lower City Bounty Office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
Got some bounty hunters over here.
Davik says you missed your last payment.
They're good guys. Move that young teeth.
Here, I've got 50 credits. A down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have? No! Help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
I don't like your attitude. I better teach you a lesson.
Thank you. I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
Maybe I can help you.
You already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a spare 100 credits to give me so I can pay off Davik, there's nothing else you can do.
Yeah, I suppose I can give them to you.
You've given me 100 credits? Just like that? I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you.
You're giving him 100 credits? Generous.
Now I can pay off Davik. You've saved my life. Thank you. I'd better take these credits to him right away.
and 50 off him, so I didn't end up losing anything. Not bad. I think this is the apartment where those Sith officers were having their party.
No problem. Got it.
Please, please don't hurt me. You don't have to kill me. I'll have Davik's money if he just gives me a little more time. Please. I don't want to die. Here, I've got 50 credits on me. That's all I've got. It's yours. Just don't tell Davik where I'm hiding, okay? I'm begging you.
What are you babbling about?
You mean you're not here to kill me? But I thought you were one of Davik's bounty hunters. If you're not here to kill me, what do you want?
I'm just looking around.
Just looking around? Oh, okay. Go ahead, look around. Just don't tell Davik I'm here, okay?
I might take up some of the bounty hunter quests later on. We'll see. Taking them up, though, usually gives you dark side points, so if I want to stay a light-sided character, I shouldn't. Computer parts, or robotic parts, whichever. A lot of open doors with loot inside.
Hey, you made it. I was beginning to wonder if you were going to show. The party's in full swing. Come on in. You have to try this Teresian ale. It's fantastic. We should have conquered this planet ages ago.
Careful, Sana. That wine's got quite the kick. A couple more bottles and we'll all be passed out on the floor.
Who cares? We're not on duty tomorrow. Let's live a little. Come on, drink up.
And they're all passed out. Time to steal all their stuff. Including a Sith uniform.
No problem. Got it.
Hope the family doesn't mind me barging in.
Don't hurt my family. Look, just take what...
I shall take what I want. I'll call the video to an end when I finish out this area of the city. I know I probably said I was going to end it at the last one, but I figured why not.
What is this planet coming to, huh? Slummy's just walking around the upper city.
Shouldn't you go to the lower cities where you belong, Slummy?
Oh, this is rich.
Yeah, like he said. These streets are for upper city citizens. You better get out of the way if you know what's good for you.
You better think twice about what you're doing. This might be more than you can handle.
Come on, fellas. This Slummy ain't worth the bother.
Yeah. I guess you're right. Maybe next time, Slummy. Come on, fellas, let's go.
I could have attacked them, but no point really. Just some lowly drunks. And we got a droid shop.
Kin kon shi kakachin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga kin kon palamona reji. Witimembo rangthong. Mulira on shanturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse. Ika krotu hakujije. Watu yama kama wuna hen.
What do they have against Twi'leks?
Kipuna. Bona na kichu. Kimba mulera dwana. Dong kimba no kudnok nek. Kavanumpa kumpialia monokata.
You'd think people would be a little more tolerant of others in this day and age. I guess stupidity and ignorance will never go out of style.
Genchopa chawi tichok twiz yun kun. Watu yama kama wuna henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa. Chinapala mule. Tonki ba non tontek. Tuni chachon kun ne mule brabast.
Utility droids, what do they do?
Shi kakachin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga kin kun para mule reji. Kuyami juuk chikchita na patokta. Yafulke gogala jiji. Kawana bona atugawa. Kan
Well, let me see your droids.
Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wana kumbes. Chi pala mulek. Tonki pa na nonek. Tu nikton chun ke nemolek rabest.
Alright, I'll take the T3H8 unit. Here's my 50 credits.
Witimembo rangthong. Mulira on shanturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse. Ika krotu hakujije. Watu yama kama wuna henak nek. Hakuji kapa. Jino mularak kampiak. Slimjo puan dwana.
Yeah, let me see what you have for sale.
Tangabushan omnang. Wanga kun beast kin ba mularak. Choni yun tun jiji id.
I already talked to you about your droids. Let me see your
Tanga
droid.
boksha nak nong. Kin kun shin kin. Nikin kun na bule mule raji kun.
And this is where you'd get upgrades for a droid party member when you get one. And some parts and computer spikes. However, I can't afford any of them. Did I pick up anything worth selling? More clothing. That's it. So now I got one of the droids following me, apparently. Yep. And it exploded. Alright, let's go get our money back.
Randi I chawa tongbola Johnny Ku. Yumawama nibo lora waisha waga shichi.
It blew up. I came to get my money back.
Genchopa chawi tichok twiz yun kun. Watu yama kama wuna henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa. Dong abuk shami no nok. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wana kumbes. Chi pala mulek. Tonki pa na nonek. Tu nikton chu.
I think you should give me a little extra for all the trouble.
Kipuna na bon sha. Kava dumpa kupaliaya moka pata.
Well, I could be a dick and say I'll start telling people not to shop here, or I'll just take the credits. I'll just take the credits.
Kuyami juuk chikchita na patokta. Yafulke gogala jiji. Kawana bona atugawa. Kanki do rakun. Randi I chawa tongbola Johnny Ku. Yumawama nibo lora waisha waga shichi.
That was a waste of time. Although I did get experience from it.
Listen to me.
This elevator is off limits. Only Sith patrols and those with proper authorization are allowed into the lower city. It's obvious from the way you're dressed that you're not one of the Sith patrols, so unless you have the authorization papers, you must move along. Move along, then.
We're gonna need some kind of disguise if we want to get past this guy.
And that's where the Sith uniform comes in. Alright, I'm going to leave it here. In the next video, we will put on the uniform and make our way down into the lower city. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.